welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the NYX Advent Calendar. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. I purchased my Advent Calendar on NYX's website. I do want to read a little bit about this Advent Calendar. Make room under the tree for our star-packed 24-day holiday countdown, featuring 24 of our iconic bestsellers in mini and full sizes. We don't want to spill too much tea, but you can expect a range of face, eye, and lip products in our limited edition holiday countdown. Feel like a superstar every day as you punch through each window for a special surprise. Each hidden gem is either a classic, a newbie to the NYX fam, or here just for the holidays. Treat yourself, family, and friends to the ultimate superstar gift for superstars only. This calendar retails for $60, so I'm expecting this to wow me. Hopefully the products inside are good. Here's a closer look at what the Advent Calendar looks like. It says NYX and then Gimme Superstars. Then it says 24-day holiday countdown. And then it tells you a little bit about what's included. On the sides, you have the stars. Up at the top, it's a continuation of the stars. Same thing with the bottom. And then on the back, you have a little description, the list of products that are included, and then the ingredients. Let's go ahead and open this up. You can see I didn't even open it. It's sealed. I'm just going to be using my nail file. I'll give you guys the first peek of the Advent Calendar. Here's what it looks like. How pretty. Let's see what's in day number 1. Okay, it looks like we have a NYX Butter Gloss. Here we have a deluxe size of the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. Here's what the shade in Praline looks like. Really gorgeous shade. I already own a full size of the shade in Praline. Here's what the full size looks like compared to the mini size. This is great to just grab and go and keep in your purse. I love, love, love this shade. Let's see what's in day number 2. Okay, so we have an eyeshadow. Here's what the single eyeshadow looks like. Here's the back. This is in the shade Utopia. It's described as a soft pink. That's pigmented. Let's see. That shade is pretty. I'll definitely create an eye look at the end if there's more single shadows. Moving on to day number 3. Okay, so this is an eyeshadow base. I've never tried NYX's eyeshadow bases before. Clear-ish, not really. It's got a tint to it. It has a cream base to it. Moving on to day number 4, this looks like a full-size product. Or not. This is the Born to Glow Liquid Luminizer. Here's what that looks like. This is in the shade Sunbeam. Let's try this out. I'll just do 1 dot. I think that was too much. But let's see. That's a pretty shade. I'm gonna take a little bit from the back of my hand and I'll just apply it to my face so we can see what it looks like. I'm not really a highlighter person and I've never tried their liquid highlighter, so hopefully it's good. I'm gonna take a highlighter brush and I'll just blend this out. Okay, it's not blending, so let me just pat it in with my finger. It looks like it dried up really quickly. I mean, I do have a little bit of powder on my face. That highlighter didn't do anything. I think I wiped the highlighter away, so I'm gonna go back in with the highlighter shade in Sunbeam. I'm gonna tap it back in. Here's what the highlighter shade in Sunbeam looks like. I think it's really pretty. Moving right across to day number 5. Another deluxe size product. This is their soft matte lip cream. This is in the shade Leon. Let's open this up. Let's see what it looks like applied on the lips. They do have the full size in this shade on their website if you're interested in picking it up. It's really pretty. Moving on to day number 6. Another single shadow. This is called Utopia Rose Gold. The previous single shadow was called Utopia 2, but it was called Soft Pink. Let's see what this rose gold shade looks like. This is super soft in the pan. That's really pretty. Here we have the shade in Rose Gold. That's pretty, I like that. Moving on to day number 7. Another butter gloss. This shade is called Cinnamon Roll. I actually like this shade, they brought it back. That's a beautiful shade. This shade is very unique. I don't have anything like this in my collection. It does pick up a little bit of gray on my skin tone, but that's totally fine. I really love it. Moving on to day number 8. Another single eyeshadow. Here's what this shade looks like. It says it's a brown shimmer. Let's swatch this. Again, very soft in the pan. Here's what that looks like. It's not something that I would reach for. We'll see what it looks like applied on the eyes. Moving on to day number 9. Another NYX butter gloss. This shade is called Fortune Cookie. This might be a little bit too light for my skin tone, but let's see what it looks like. Here's what Fortune Cookie looks like. Way too light. But let's see what it looks like applied on the lips. This shade does not complement my skin tone at all. Moving on to day number 10. Another highlighter, the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Luminizer in the shade Gleam. I mean, how many luminizers does one need? I think the first one can last you for a long time. But let's see what this shade looks like. Just do a little bit. Here we go. That's all you need. One drop is pretty much all you need. Wow, look at the pigmentation. That's a beautiful shade. I'll apply the highlighter on this side. Look at that glow. Wow. I'll blend this in. This is very beaming. This is a very in-your-face highlighter. This shade was a little bit subtle, but this one in Gleam, wow. I tried to blend out the shade in Gleam as best as I could, but it's disturbing the makeup underneath it. I shouldn't have applied a liquid highlighter on my skin because it's breaking up the makeup underneath. I'll definitely keep playing with these highlighters. A little goes a very long way. Let's see what's in day number 11. Another lip product. I mean, I'm not mad that this advent calendar has so many lip products, but can I at least get a full size instead of a deluxe size? The NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is described as a deep rose beige, really beautiful shade. You can see I removed everything from the back of my hand except for this eye primer base. It just wasn't coming off with a regular makeup wipe. Everything else came off really nicely. Let's see what the shade in Abu Dhabi looks like applied on the lips. I feel like this particular shade in Abu Dhabi doesn't complement my skin tone. It just blends right in. Let's see what's inside day number 12. Oops. Looks like it fell down. Hang on. We have another single shadow. This is in the shade Gold. Here's what gold looks like, really pretty. It's a nice gold shadow. Next up, we have day number 13. Another soft matte lip cream. This is in the shade Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo is described as a deep cranberry red. That can be a beautiful holiday red shade. Let's see what it looks like applied on the lips. I remember when these were first released, I think NYX probably changed the formula. It's not as pigmented as it once was. You can see the pigmentation peeking through from my upper lip, and then my bottom lip, it's just not as pigmented. It seems to be very sheer. I'm not sure if they changed the formula for just this particular advent calendar or if this is their new formula. Let's see what's in day number 14. Okay, I thought this was another liquid highlighter, but it's actually a pore filling primer. Here's a closer look on what that looks like. Here's what the back looks like. Let's see what this swatch is like. Again, I'll just do one drop. It feels very silicone-y. The primer does feel like a silicone-based primer. Hopefully this primer does fill in my pores. I'll try it out and I'll leave below in the description box how it does perform. Didn't NYX come out with a new marshmallow primer? I would have preferred that versus this because I wanted to test it out, and they also came out with a cute little sponge. I never got around to purchasing those items. Next up is day number 15. Oh. Okay, this is something new. I honestly thought they added a bigger eyeshadow, but this is the NYX finishing powder. Here's what the back looks like. I'm not sure if this leaves a white cast. Let's blend this out. Seems like the NYX finishing powder does leave a bit of a white cast, but we'll try it out. I'm just taking a fluffy brush. I'll just put this on the bottom here where I don't have additional product. Okay. So far so good. I really like that finishing powder. It's nice. Moving on to day number 16. Another soft matte lip cream. This is in the shade Budapest. Really beautiful shade. Budapest is described as a deep mauve with a red undertone. That's a gorgeous shade. Again, same thing with this shade in Budapest. It's not as pigmented as it once was. I really do like this shade. We're almost done. Let's see what day number 17 looks like. Another butter gloss. This shade is called Tiramisu. Here's what Tiramisu looks like. It's a nice pinky shade. The shade in Tiramisu is very pretty. Let's see what's behind day number 18. Okay, it's another lip product. This is one of their lip oils in the shade Sheer. I think I tried this out in last year's calendar when they had their lip products. It feels like a lip balm but looks like a lip gloss. It's nice. It also feels very moisturizing on my lips. I like it. Moving on to day number 19. Another single shadow. Here's what that looks like. This is in the shade Purple Shimmer. Again, very soft in the pan. Here we have purple shimmer. Let me go over it. It's a pretty shimmer shade. I like it. Let's see what's behind day number 20. How original. Another butter gloss. This is in the shade Butterscotch. They came out with these shades this year. Really beautiful shade. Here's what the shade in Butterscotch looks like. I love the brown shades they came out with this year. This shade is gorgeous. I love this shade in Butterscotch as well. Let's see what's behind day number 21. NYX, we don't need a bunch of deluxe size lip products. We need at least some full size lip products. That would be nice. This shade is called Stockholm. Stockholm is described as a mid-tone beige pink. Again, not as pigmented. Let's see what's inside day number 22. Another single shadow. This shade is called Dark Purple. Here's what it looks like again. Let's swatch it. Wow, that's really pretty. Let's see what's behind day number 23. Another soft matte lip cream. This shade is called Copenhagen. Copenhagen is described as a matte, rich plum shade. Really gorgeous. Again, it's not super pigmented, but I really do like this shade. Let's see what we have in day number 24. And it's another NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the shade Brownie Drip. I really do love this shade. So pretty. Brownie Drip is described as a deep brown with a red undertone. I love this shade. I love the shade in Brownie Drip. It complements my skin tone. My final thoughts of the products that are included in this advent calendar is that it's underwhelming for me. I already have the majority of the lip products included in this advent calendar, but if you are new to NYX and if you would like to try out these products, I definitely think this is a great calendar and not a great price. $60 is a little bit too much for this set. I think this should be $30, maybe $25. Then I think it would be a great deal. Now I want to try out the single eyeshadows that were included in this kit. They don't sell these single eyeshadows on their website, which I thought was a bit strange. What if I fall in love with an eyeshadow that I like and I can't buy it other than in this calendar? I don't want to spend $60 for one eyeshadow that I might be really in love with. Let's take a look at how these eyeshadows perform. First, gonna start off with this soft pink shadow. Taking a fluffy brush, apply this all over the crease, going back and forth. Wow, that is super pigmented. A little bit of this eyeshadow goes a long way, blending out really nicely as well. That blended out very easily. Taking my finger, I'm gonna dip into this gold shadow. Look at that, super pretty. I'm gonna apply this all over the lid. Wow, that's pigmented. That shadow is gorgeous. Taking a flat brush, we're gonna dip into the rose gold shadow. Apply this in our inner portion of the eye and in the inner corner, just to give it a little bit of a pop. That rose gold shadow is stunning. For the left side of my eye, I'm gonna dip into this dark purple shadow. Using a fluffy crease brush, we're gonna dip into the dark purple. Apply this all over the crease. Again, you don't need a lot of product. These are super pigmented. I think I went a little bit too heavy-handed in the eyeshadow, so I'm just going to be using a clean fluffy brush and blending this out. Going back and forth using windshield wiper motions. Again, that purple shadow blended out so easily. Taking a clean flat brush, we're going to dip into this brown shimmer shadow. Apply this all over the lid. I'm not a huge fan of the brown shimmer shadow. It looks a little bit muddy in my opinion. I'm gonna go over it with the purple shimmer using a clean flat brush. Here's what all 6 of the single shadows look like. The single eyeshadows are really pretty. The only shadow that I did not like was a brown shimmer, but all these other single shadows I can see myself reaching for. Let me know in the comments down below if you plan on purchasing this advent calendar. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.